Been hanging out with cats all day and all I want to do right now is take a nap. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So while I was thinking about what I wanted to do for this Wednesday's video, I flipped through the notebook that I have where I jot down all of my ideas, and I came across one that I had put this time last year saying that right around this time was International Cat Day. So I quickly fact-checked it to make sure that it was in fact the same day, and sure enough, it's this Thursday is International Cat Day. The first thing, I kid you not, the first thing that came into my head was I should do a cat photo shoot. I have done some animal photo shoots in the past. I have the ever beautiful Micah that I have done some photo shoots with, who is a very photogenic German Shepherd. And I also did a photo shoot with Kristen of her then puppy, Jenna. And then more recently, I did an entire video dedicated to doing a ferret photo shoot. And I thought to myself, if I've already gotten a handful of decent pictures of a ferret, surely cats aren't going to be that much more difficult. Right? So it just so happens that right about now I am watching a few cats, and the more I got to thinking about it, the more I realized I'm also very close to both of my sisters who both own cats. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me while I try to take some good photos, some funny photos, some candid photos of cats. And I don't know if it's gonna turn out. This is by no means a tutorial on how to get professional photos of cats, because I am not a professional, nor will these probably look professional. I will link in the description below a blog post that I found. Basically, this blog post is 52 tips and tricks on taking good cat photos. And I found it and I thought this is really extra, and one of the biggest tips that he has is to be patient and be willing to take a few days to get photos, and I'm thinking, I don't want to wait that long, and I'm not that patient, so we're going to try to do this in an afternoon. So the first stop on my attempting to get some good cat photos is my sister Jessie's house. Hit record. Okay, you can stay there if you want, you don't have to though.
Are you telling me nicely to move?
Yeah. Alright, so I've come out to my older sister Jessie's house, and she has two cats, which I'm going to get a second angle of them while I'm recording so you can see what they're currently doing, because they're very curious as to what's happening right now. So I'm going to take Squiggles and Ziggy, who are most likely the most energetic of the 5 cats I have to work with today. So one of the first things that I'm going to do is bring this tripod all the way down, because I found this cat 52 tips for taking good cat photos page, like website blog post thing. I'm going to link it in the description below. But one of the biggest rules was be cat level. So this camera being all the way up here is not going to work. So I have to bring this all the way down and see if I can't get any cool candid photos that way. So I got busy snapping photos and getting every angle I could of these fuzzy felines, and quickly realized that 9 times out of 10, as soon as I would find a good angle, they would move. Okay, I see how it is. Rude. My snail-paced photography skills were no match for their uncanny ability to do exactly what I was hoping they wouldn't do. But I wouldn't be outsmarted so easily. I enrolled the trick I used with Gwen the ferret of recording the cat and taking screenshots from that recording. The picture wouldn't turn out as crisp as a regular photo might have, but it was a sacrifice I was willing to make. So we kept filming these kitties, trying to get them to do different things, and eventually I decided I had enough to work with, and we told the cats that was a wrap. Good kitties!
You're like, oh, the shot's over! You can let go!
Alright, I've come over to my brother and sister-in-law's house now, and I have Link already, who's loving all over on me. And now I'm going to try to get some photos of these two. So we have Link and Iggy. And I don't know how much they're going to put up with, so we might just get a couple photos and leave it at that, but we're gonna see. I quickly realized that not having a second person to help distract cats made my task a little more difficult. Luckily, these two humble house cats were content to be petted and lay down. And while that kept me from getting any sweet action shots, I was able to get some other unique pictures. Okay, so these two are proving to be much more mellowed out than I initially anticipated, so I think what I'm going to try to do is pull out some of these itty-bitty little lenses that I have for my phone camera and see if I can't do any macro lens photos of different things, like their toes or their nose or some fur or something, or their eye, and just see how close, how still they stay. I'm going to play on them being mellow and see if I can use it to my advantage to get some other cool photos. It took some convincing, and perhaps a few empty promises, but Link eventually let me get close enough to get a few photos. Iggy, on the other paw, saw through my hollow words, and all I could get was her feet. Alright, now I am at my little sister's house, Jill. Say hi, Jill. Hi. She's eating a sandwich. And we are going to take photos of this kitty, Wendy. I go way back with this ex-farm cat, so I had high hopes she would help me out a little. She didn't. Look at Spud. Oh, Spud. Spud. Wendy! After trying a few different tactics, Jill brought out the big guns, a phone charger. Suddenly, Wendy came alive, and I was snapping away to get the action shots I was looking for. And last but not least of our cats today, we have Lithos. Now, because of Lithos's unique position of being a rock, he is the only cat in this photo shoot that I'm able to take photos of outside. So we're gonna do a little bit of that now. This courteous cat was by far the best to work with. The others should probably take some lessons from him. And that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you have enjoyed this attempt at doing a cat photo shoot. I'm really hoping that some of the photos turned out well. If they did, please give this video a thumbs up, because this wore me out. You wouldn't think that it should have, but it did. I am definitely 100% more of a dog person, and dogs are much easier to try to maneuver to do fun photos with, whereas cats, you are more limited to the candid, you're doing a photo of what they want to do. Except Lithos. Lithos is a very good cat. Make sure to follow my Instagram. The handle is right here, and it will be in the description below, and I will be putting other cat photos that I've taken today up there that I didn't include in the video. So if you want to see all of them, make sure to head over there. And subscribe to this channel so you don't miss anything new. Yada yada yada, all of the self-promo. Regardless of what you decide to do, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you guys on Sunday and potentially Wednesday for another video. Bye!
Wow. Wow.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good job. They don't know how to jump.